So life, let's go back to you. So life in Italy, what was that like growing up as a young Byt bleeder?
Very interesting. It was definitely very interesting. When I grew up, it's better now. Like my sister has definitely got the better end of the country in terms of like education and stuff. But when I grew up there, it was very weird because like it was right at the weird transition period in Italy where they were just starting to become like all digital. So it was like still really old school, like really, really old school. And they were just introducing computers into everything. And I think that sort of caused a lot of weird thinking in the like the teaching community and stuff for some reason. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly
like
sure.
they didn't know how to integrate computers properly.
They didn't know about them. They didn't integrate them. They didn't even, so like, for example, like they didn't even consider computers a valid career path, like when I was growing up.
Oh, wow.
So like none of the education system was...
Your parents didn't either,
Yes, my parents didn't either, yes, but that's a whole other story. But yeah, my parents didn't either. But I think the main issue was mainly because like none of the teachers considered computers a valid career path. So like the whole education system there, and it still is to a certain point, to a degree, especially in like little towns, is like based off of subjects that they're not interesting. Let's put it that way. It's like Latin, Greek, like ancient Greek. Like, where am I going to learn? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's just stuff that you really wouldn't be using unless you're like want to become a doctor or a literature historian or something like that. Like there really aren't a lot of applications to it. Combine that with the fact that it was a really small town, so they didn't really have a lot of choices when it came to teachers, and they wound up choosing some very interesting people to teach these kids, including me.
You got a favorite teacher story?
No, do I have one? Like every teacher I had.
Just a character?
I remember
Chef Boyardee.
I remember visiting his school that he went to.
Oh my
And it's in an old nunnery, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
It was an old nunnery.
Huh.
And every teacher there that I saw was past 65, I want to say.
Yeah, that's being very generous.
Yeah,
then.
lots of
They're in
gray
their
hair.
80s. Yeah, by now they're in their 80s. Like oh God, where do I even start? I had one teacher that had severe motor control problems.
Oh, no.
Like I'm not even sure if they're motor control
Like
problems.
Parkinson's?
No. It's like take Italian gesturing and just amp that up to like 2,000.
Oh, wow.
So like, like you got the whole like flying the hands. So she just walks in every day and she's just like going like this, waving her hands everywhere. One day she comes in, she just like slaps a bottle of pencils like off.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was nuts. And then one day she's got this big wedding ring on her finger, and she's just gesturing as per usual, and she just like slaps my friend on his tooth and just breaks his tooth.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Poor kid.
It's nuts. I had another teacher who was just a communist. Just straight up.
That's not even a slur.
Straight up.
Just
straight
say
up
the facts.
communist. He used to come to school with a brown bag, brown suit. He used to preach about the glories.
He had a sickle in one hand. He
communism.
comes to the kids. Shut up, kids.
And he also,
Hammer.
and it was really funny too because he had a little lazy eye. So he used to be able
That's
to.
not nice.
No, it was fun. Listen, I was 14. Okay, it was funny to me, and it's still funny as looking back because he used to look over here and used to be able to yell at me on the other side of the room.
Let's say this for the record. He doesn't work here. He's not.
Oh come on, people can take a joke.
No,
It's fine.
No, continue. We're fine.
Yeah, no, it's fun.